Hello everybody. So this is more of an informal vlog style video just to pretty much share a status update on everything that's been going on as a PT school coach, but also as a working full-time physical therapist, a full-time father, a full-time husband, and how all of that all works out. So if you're interested, if you're watching this video and you've been following me on social media, you're like, how does Justin manage to balance working a full-time job as a physical therapist and all these different hats per se? Well, this is the video that you would be interested in. So I just wanted to first off say, first and foremost, I think to organize all of this and how I organize my life is I say, hey, look, my life is consisted of three different pillars. Number one is my family, my wife and my child. They are my everything and my number one, and I would literally do anything to make sure that stays a priority. Number two, my full-time job as a physical therapist. I went through many years to make sure that I can do the darn thing, so I'm gonna make sure I do the darn thing. And number three, my online business, more specifically as a PT school coach. Now, all of these, I think what's really cool about all of these facets of life is that I get to give a part of myself to impact other people. None of those pillars are used for my own selfish gain, right? As a husband, as a father, I gotta give myself away to be in that space. As a physical therapist, I gotta be a healthcare professional to make sure that I show up for people. As a PT school coach, I gotta be a coach to help students be confident and give them the tools to move them forward to become a physical therapist like how I am working right now. So, man, how do I juggle all of that? If I'm always giving myself away, there's no passive income per se. There's no passiveness to all of this. How do I do it? And on top of all that, I'm on here. You guys are watching me. I'm recording these YouTube videos. How does all of that work? The biggest strategy that I felt that's been helpful is literally to block and chunk your time away. So I have Mondays and Wednesdays off, and those are my days off from work. So those are when I'm gonna work and do my online business. During my work shift in physical therapy, when I got the job, I am knowing that I had my online business, I went in and I said, I don't want to work 5 days, I want to work 4. And I'm willing to work 4 10-hour days to make sure that I, am still profitable for the business. So there's that. And then on the weekends, I'm hanging out with my family. So it's really cool to see how I'm able to juggle all of these things and still thrive as a husband and a father, still thrive as a full-time physical therapist, and also as a PT school coach. Now, let me just give you the real of what's going on and what's has been happening. When I first got into this season of application time, I knew that it would be a rush, right? I knew that it'd be, I have the authority, I have the presence in this space, and I have the credibility. So students are coming to me and saying, Justin, I need your help. You're a PT school coach. Can you help me throughout this PT school application process? Absolutely, and I would love to do that. And just like how I did it last year. However, what I did not realize is how much of a demand it takes to be a husband and a father. And so although the volume of students that I've had from last year, actually it's more than how I had last year, I'm able to juggle that and I'm able to remember what that was like. What I didn't realize was how much time my family required of me to be present and, with the family and my daughter and my wife. So I'm just gonna be on the real, y'all. It's been tough. It's been definitely tough to be able to try to juggle all of this and figure things out. And I had a time where I was having students come and schedule on the weekends because I just wanted to help so many students. But then I realized if my weekends are booked up, if my days off are booked up, then the question lies is where is your time with your family, which is the topmost priority? And that's where I had to take a real hard look and check myself, look at the mirror in shame, because I started to chase the money. I started to chase my dreams of becoming an entrepreneur. But at the end of the day, what really matters are the relationships that you build with your family, with the family that I'm building, right? And if I am absent in this season, this crucial season where my daughter, who is 9 months old, I blink and in a matter of moments, she's 10 months old, and then a year, and I miss that because I'm with students. I'm sorry, y'all. I know you guys, students, you're watching this, but I will prioritize my family over students who are applying to PT school any day. And as much as I'd love to be present for you all, my family comes first. And so it was a really tough season to kind of juggle that and to really put that boundary and say, you know what, on the weekends, that's not happening. As much as the demand is there and students are willing to flood the weekends up and sign up for coaching, I said no. And students will say, can you do something to squeeze me in? I say, no, I can't, because my family comes first. And so being able to juggle all of that, I thought that was really cool. And I wanted to share a little bit of insight of my own personal life with you all. Because you really just see how to apply to PT school and how does all this stuff work. But just really get into the backstory of my life. Now let's talk about my physical therapy life and how all that stuff works out in all of this. So I work 4/10s, right? And I think I am built to be able to have that capacity to work that long and to be present for all those people. And also my personality is that when I talk to people, I am energized to an extent to be able to be present with them and do my services and treat them as well. Now, as a physical therapist, and more specifically where I work at Village Fitness and Physical Therapy, man, my job is set up for success. 50-minute long treatments, one-on-one, do a lot of hands-on manual therapy, but at the same time, I'm energized because we are working out. We're doing barbell lifts, deadlifts, squats, overhead press, and all these different exercises that are really, really darn cool instead of doing let's do some wall slides or some clamshells. And although those things are important, I think the really cool stuff happens in the big lifts. And the way that Village is set up is to allow myself to pour in, but to also re-energize with those 50 minutes. So I don't take any documentation home. I don't leave super late because I'm catching up on notes. I have those 10 minutes to be able to get my notes in, move on to the next one, and keep moving forward. So at the end of my 10-hour shift, I'm done. I don't have to think about it. My energy stays consistent, and we're constantly moving in that direction. Oh man, this is, I'm being really vulnerable with y'all to be able to demonstrate and show all this of what I could do. And I don't say this in any way to boast or to say look at my life and look how I'm doing it. But I think it's pretty cool. It's like a humble brag to be able to demonstrate all of this is possible. You can chase your dreams. You can be a physical therapist, and you can do all these things, be a husband and a family man, family woman, and just to do great in life. And so I hope this video serves as some inspiration for y'all. I hope this video serves as a way to lift you up. Every day is a great day to lift weights, lift others, and lift yourself up. Live for a change, y'all. Have a wonderful day.